Fairfield Motorsports in Montoursville is your weekend adventure headquarters. Get out and do more. If it's fast and fun and brings smiles to faces year-round, we have it. Our huge showroom is stocked full of new and pre-owned Yamahas, Kawasaki's, Suzuki's, Kymco's, and Argos. Plus, Fairfield Motorsports is the area's only Traxxas retailer, the fastest name in RC. And we have all the parts and accessories to go with them. For all the coolest toys for big girls and boys, visit Fairfield Motorsports in Montoursville, your weekend adventure headquarters.
And good afternoon, good evening, good morning. Jason over here, Signature Esports. And of course, and always joined by our fantastic friend of the fans out there, Mr. Woody from Topp eSports. Mr. Woody, how are you doing today in this fantastic day of racing for the Beef Jerky Unlimited Truck Series?
Hey, Jason, I'm doing great. The old Fireball's ready to get this race going here and taking, hopefully we can keep the cautions down. The track is kind of a weird one. 1 and 2 is kind of tight, and 3 and 4, you can kind of let it go out the door a little bit. So it's going to be a very interesting race tonight.
Absolutely. Fantastic race for us here. Phoenix 100. Phoenix, for me, was spelled incorrectly there, so I'm having to fix some things here. Kind of on the fly. I like being able to do this. Why not? Let's get some things worked out. iRacing, I love you so much. For what you're doing. Beef Jerky Unlimited Truck Series brought to you by BeefJerkyUnlimited.com. Make sure that you go to that website, have a little bit of fun. Fireball Willie, thank you for being out there in the chats. James, thanks for all of the stuff out there. And Meadle Woohoo Go JDJ and number 39. The chats are already heating up, and we love to see it right now. Tommy DeLago looking fast in qualifying as they still get their qualifying session out of the way. Race information right here, brought to you by Topp eSports and all of us over here at Signature Esports. We've got the 1.01 mile track length. They're going to run about, it said 100 laps, but I think, am I correct in saying that I might be wrong in that number? Is it 100 laps here?
I think it is close to 100 laps. I think that's exactly what it is. 100 laps at Phoenix. That's going to give us 150 miles.
4 tire changes, 65% fuel. The open dog leg, ISM Raceway is what they really call it nowadays in the NASCAR circuit. But I'm absolutely thrilled to be back here at Phoenix. This track really tricky, getting into the gears on old tires, so you're gonna have to downshift, find everything out. Next, Nick Pressey out there having some fun. Peaches Gentlemen's Club having us out there on the live stream. Good to see each and every one of you out there. Man, oh man, we'll go over points here in just a moment. Starting grid. Fireball, I'm going to let you take the first 6 rows.
All righty. Hey, starting number 1. Hey, we got Tommy D. Hey, and then we got and number 2, Levi McCartney. Then we got Zelensky. And then we got Mr. Duboul. Then we got Tony Presley coming in 5. And then number 6 is Mr. Palmer, car number 54.
Sean Kostritz is going to be there in the number 46. He's going to make up row number 4 with Byron Jones to the outside. Kerry Moore, the number 84, will have Tony Ressler in the 14. Jaden Gimble, he's going to make up that 6th row right there. He's going to have Cody Lambert to the outside. The starting grid is heating up. You see him loading in on pit road, virtual racing here on iRacing.com. We'll go through some more here. Stoney Benfield, the number 7, is going to have the 07 of George Jewell to the outside. Mr. Uncle George getting some love out there. Brandon Ward, the number 88, is going to have the 89 of Robert Doig out there as well. Seven Crawford, the 77, is going to have Jake Anderson there in the number 4.
Yeah, then we got in 19th, we got James Langevie. And then 20th, we got Dominic. And then Josh Roberts is starting in the number 69 car back in 21st place. And we got Randy Busquet. He's number 22. And Anthony Zirkle rounding out the field with Mr. Bob Narbar. That I got to say a big shout out to Bob out there for sure. Hey, he sent me something today that was never was expecting something like that today. But he sent me something that's personal that he made himself, and we might end up showing a picture of it tonight on the stream to let everybody see what Mr. Bob sent me.
Yeah, and I'm working on that all at the same time as what we're doing over here. But Brad out there running the numbers for us. Appreciate him very much. Let's take a look at, we'll get rid of the starting grid here. I'm going to get rid of the starting grid here we'll kind of do this the right way. For whatever reason, iRacing SDK decided that they were going to show me nothing. Seven Crawford, the points leader, 219 over Dominic Previte in that second spot there. The 39 has 189 points. A tie for third here between the 89 and the 81 at 175 for the drivers. And then Nick Pressey and Brian Dublé bringing up fifth and sixth spot in the championship standing so far as we get race number 8 underway here for the series. Beef Jerky Unlimited Truck Series, of course, a Topp eSports League. You see the rest of the championship points as they stand. We'll go all the way down. John Capps, 27th in points, 70, tied for that right there. I think we're going to go green flag racing. We're a little early. Normally, I think they have 2 laps of pacing, but they're not. Delago gets a good jump here. Ready to rock and roll. Old Hickory out there. You come for the racing and stay for Jake Anderson's commentary.
Hey, it's going to be a good race there. As Tommy D's going into the dog leg back there, fixing to hit 3 and 4, where you can kind of keep it wide open a little bit and back off a little bit. But they got a caution already there, Jason.
Looks like we saw it kind of scream across the stream right there. There's a caution flag. The 88 involved here, getting around, try to find some room, find some real estate. Looks like somebody came down right about. Oh, it looked like the 88 got free, and then some folks wrecking up there as well. Busquet out there. Brad Kirby looked like he was involved in that. Here's the 98. This is what happened right in front of him, I do believe. We'll take a look. Came off he just got free and got right into the 10. So only 3 trucks involved in that caution. It does look like Brad Kirby was able to hold it up against the wall after that. The 88, Brandon Ward. We'll take a look at that first caution of the race, and it was a pretty decent one. Nothing too big. Got to get used to the tires. Got to get used to the field. And lap 3, it is 80 laps. We're going to be running 80 laps. So we're running about it says 1.01 miles. We're going to call this the Phoenix 80 now as things come around and get changed. Let's hey, I like being right. I like being wrong because it just shows that that's what we're doing. Something that's big about Phoenix is the track temperature. The track temperature back on your screen right there, 102 degrees at race time to 76-degree, partly cloudy skies. That'll play a factor for grip if they get some cloud cover in any of the turns. Turn 3, the heaviest and fastest turn here, but the corner exit right there next to pit road entrance being a definite it's so hard to get in there if you're coming up on speed. You almost have to be down below in that dog leg before they get there.
Oh yeah, you definitely got to be down below that dog leg before they can turn into the pits there for sure, and 3 and 4 is the good turns, but getting down to pit row is going to be fun for them tonight. So hopefully we won't see any spin outs or anything like that tonight.
I'm taking bets on who's going to hit the barrels at the end of pit road, and that would be right about there. This is pit road entrance, and it is right there off the exit of turn number, what they call it, turn 4, but it's not really turn 4. It's actually almost like the 5th turn. NASCAR calls it 3 turns. They called it the dog leg, turn 2. But this right here, off the corner exit to the front straight, you see those water barrels? Somebody's going to hit those.
Yeah, I know all about those water barrels. I was out there running some test laps today, just trying to get a feel of it. And I said, well, I'm going to go down to pit row. In the water barrels I went. So it'd been a good highlight reel.
Thank you, Austin, for the like out there. All the folks out there watching on all the platforms. Peaches Gentlemen's Club, that's what I want to talk about, those drivers. They have us live in their place business, 4141 Bemis Road in Valdosta, Georgia. If you get out there, it says they open at 7 p.m. over there. But you can also give them a call over there, 229-469-4337. Open 7 p.m. to 2 a.m. Thursday through Saturday. Drink specials daily. So they're not open a day, but they will be playing the streams out there. Good to see all the folks over at Peaches Gentlemen's Club. Of course, big special thank you to Beef Jerky Unlimited. I like their website. Very clean website. Very nice to see out there. It's going to be, they've got the Michigan-made quality driven all over their website. Give a gift of jerky, which is absolutely cool. We do have Christmas coming up, so if you have some stocking stuffer ideas, well, there it is, beefjerkyunlimited.com. Make sure you go check them out as well. Wolfpumps.com, WULFFPUMPS, Missouri business here. So I'm super happy to see that because that's awesome. Making some of the finest qualities pumps out there. Go and check them out. We're going to go back to Green Flag Racing. The pace truck's going to drop off. What are you taking back to green?
Hey, good wiggly woogly. Look like the green's fixing to drop as the green flag. Looks like Levi gets a jump off the Tommy there before the start-finish line there. So hopefully Tommy will get that lead back here as they go into turn one as Tommy keeps it low. Levi's going high, and we got Mr. Presley running. Tommy almost got into Presley there.
Levi McCarty, of course, one of the drivers last night that did so well and took it home in the Gravedigger paint scheme, so he's running that again today. Brian Double Trouble Dublin, the number 2, he's in 4th. That's another one to keep out. He was second fastest in practice, held the fastest practice time for a long time. He's able to drive this. I've been able to watch this driver over the course of the last year and a half. Good to see the number 2 out there working. He is tracking down Tommy DeLago on the number 86. 94 Pressey, he's making moves to the outside lane.
Yeah, he is, and we got, he's getting sideways. Oh, Lord, he took out, and it looked like Gimbal or somebody there in Kowitska. They hit there. Dominic got involved, too. What a wreck. There's number 2. Woo, I hate to hear the chat right now, Jason.
I don't know that I want to. So many trucks involved. What's great about it is as they're getting things taken care of here, they'll have the fast repairs in their belt to be able to use. So if they have any issues, they'll be able to take care of that. It looked like the 94 got too high on the corner exit. So we'll take a look here on what happened. 94 had the 2 to the inside. 94 up high, 2 down low on the dog leg. 2 comes up. Looks like the 94 makes a little bit of a net. That almost looked like net code, but the 94 on, then they just continue to wreck behind. Everybody trying to hold, the 94 trying to hold on to the brakes right there. And we'll go back and take a look at that from the far chase view. Here's one of my favorite views here because you can see whether or not there was any kind of incident here. The 2 utilizing the bottom of the racetrack, 94 and here are going to be side by side. How about just a little touch? And that almost looked like a late reaction from iRacing to send the 94 around. And the next thing you know, the helicopter award comes out for the 94.
Oh, heck, they're hitting each other out there on they're still piling up out there.
Levi McCarty, the best at restarts, did a phenomenal job yesterday trying to maintain, so we'll see if he's going to be able to do that as well. He'll have DeLago to the outside. The pole sitter is going to be looking to try to make some ground. Brian Dublé will be in 3rd. Ryan Palmer will be in 4th. Jaden Gimbel working up 6 spots from 11th. That number 81 is already in 5th, so we're going to see what he's going to be able to do. Biggest mover of the race, well, that's Mr. Zirkle, the number 61.
Yeah, Zirkle's doing a phenomenal job there, making it up through the pack and everything. And looked like my number 1 pick might have got involved in that wreck a little bit, Mr. Kerry Moore. So hopefully that he'll be able to get back up that way a little bit and get back towards the top.
Jeremy Robbins out there, part of the Southern Broadcasting Racing Network. He's getting ready to start doing some broadcasts here in just a little bit. Says he missed it by 10 minutes. His damn alarm didn't go off. Stupid naps. We like naps. Are you kidding?
Amen. Amen on the naps.
We love the nap. I love naps. There's not like, and I've picked up some graveyard shifts over the last couple of actually going forward. That'll be what I'll be doing after I do iRacing broadcasts and gaming and stuff. But I tell you what, a nap a day keeps the crankiness away, and I don't go through as much coffee.
Amen. I don't drink but 1 cup of coffee a day, and drink me 1 Monster a day, then a little bit of Powerade and some good old Southern sweet tea the rest of the day. So I'm kind of pretty well set there for that.
Absolutely. They're going to go back to double file here. Abe Moon, St. Louis Cardinal gang. You bet your tookus, man. You know what? I tell you what, folks, if you're a Cardinals fan, hashtag Cardinals out there for me because that's just what we do here.
Yeah, I don't want to say nothing bad, but I'm a big Braves fan, so I'm hopefully they'll take it all the way this year and get them a World Series. It's been a long time waiting.
I'm actually rooting. If I were to root for a team right now, I'd be rooting for the Braves as well. I'm a fan of the Braves in the '90s, and I've always been a Cardinals fan though. Football, it's Rams. Cardinals are going to be my baseball team. Hockey is going to be the Blues, of course, and then if I'm out there watching anything else, basketball, it's got to be Chicago, man. Chicago.
All right, here we get ready to go. Greens. Levi McCartney leads them to the start line there, and there we go. And we're going green. Levi takes a big jump over Tommy D as they turn into turn 1 and 2 there. It looks like got a good clean going in there to entry and everything. Looks like you're doing pretty good. Everybody's keeping a good pace.
I think they're gonna probably try to make this go as long as possible. A green flag run here will do these trucks some justice. They'll be able to finally get themselves into a mix. Right here, the 81, they were 3 wide coming into turn number, traditional NASCAR turn 3, whatever we want to call it here. We'll call it, the one before the front stretch, the one where everybody spins.
The dog leg.
Yeah, well, the dog leg is right here. And then right along with the 81 of Jaden Gimble here, you see the different lines that everybody's running. Trying to make any ground on these tires. Brian Dublé has I think he has the right kind of line right here. He's there to the outside of the front stretch, has the 86 in his sight. Oh, a little bit free for Ryan Palmer there. He's going to spin it on out of that turn onto the front stretch, the one. And then he just keeps going. Man, up and over the 94 there. Just, wow.
Oh, Lord, I hope he can get it off the wall where he won't have to get a tow. He is stuck there.
Oh, there he goes. Oh, and then he hits somebody.
Oh, what a wreck. It looked like Talladega there, the big one.
Oh, man, oh, man. Well, Ryan Palmer went around there. We're going to take a look at that here as he was trying. Oh, now he's got some engine damage. No doubt, definitely going to have to use that fast repair. Get 2 fast repairs here, so that's at least something good out of it. Let's take a look at what happened. 52 right there to the back bumper of the 86. Now, Dublé was clearing here. Bar Chase, he's just free off the corner, taps the wall. And then the 60, I think that was the 61 that got into him. And the 52 just kind of all over the place, trying to hold on to the brakes. And then all of a sudden, everybody trying to go around.
39 got into him, 87 got into him, and the rest of the field just hit their brakes and stopped.
89. Oh, and the 89 trying to go around, trying to, clear the front stretch so they don't go a lap down here because the pace car doesn't wait for anybody.
No, sure don't. Well, there's caution number 3. Hopefully that we can get some good green flag laps in tonight, Jason.
I think that is that's going to be the key here because Levi McCarty is going to have starts and restarts work to his advantage. Brian Dublé, a great driver. It just seems like he was a little bit slow on the last restart, but that might just be by design. Tommy DeLago will be right there behind the 51 of McCarty on the restart here. That might actually work to his advantage to be right there on the back bumper since he's been kind of back and forth with Double Trouble. Double Trouble started 4th and 2nd. Stoney Benfield, who is in 4th right here. The number 7 truck is George Jewell right behind him. Both of those drivers up 9 positions as everybody tries to get some things taken care of. The biggest driver off the track right now, off the most spots, is going to be Trevor Zelani right there. The number 23 and 16th. He started 3rd.
Oh, yeah, he's definitely got back there. He's got a lot of ground to make up for sure. And still got to watch out for old Tommy D, That man can drive his track, and he's definitely a tire saver for sure. So got to keep our eyes out on him. He's definitely looking to get him a win here for sure.
Needs to learn how to stand on the brakes. That was kind of part of the comment that I have. When you're spinning like that, you want to hold the brakes down as much as you can to reduce them, not only your damage but the movement of the truck. Sometimes it's harder said than done, even with as good as these drivers are. Sometimes it just becomes difficult. Definitely becomes difficult.
Oh, it's very difficult, Jason. I took and was hit the brakes today, and I spun out, and it just kept me going. I mean, I laid down on the brakes, and boom, straight into the wall I went from up the track down the track. So it's dang if you do and dang if you don't sometimes.
Well, it'll be what it is. We're going to go back to green flag racing. The pace truck's going to dive off, and we're going to have some fun here. 5186-2707 and the 14. That'll be your Powerball numbers for the day. Or if you play Mega, then there you go. You can do either one of those. Except for the 07, you have to pick a different number. Go with the 55. Jones is going to be there with Prezi as well. First 4 rows ready to rock and roll. McCarty's going to get the jump here. The 2 is going to be right behind. I thought the 2 was in second. Looks like Delago is going to take the outside on the restart here. The 2 is going to slide up in position. Into turn 1. They're busy.
Yeah, they are. They're very busy. Levi gets a big jump there, and he's looked like he's trying to pull away from Tommy D, and Dublé is trying to ride behind him there. So they go down to the backstretch into 3 and 4.
Trying to make a long run, the best of their advantage. 4 sets of tires here for the driver, 65% fuel. That's a whole lot of extra, kind of in my opinion, but that will work into an advantage of a driver who's not come to pit road and has kind of been riding out these cautions. There's George Jewell to 07. We're going to ride along on the cockpit point of view as they get into the backstretch. You look at that the open dog leg right there, dropping below. You take a lot on the nose right there of the truck as you see George Jewell trying to work his way around Stoney Benfield in the 7 to 07 right there next to the wall.
Oh, yeah, they're awful close. Two must have hit the wall. He sure did. So he dropped down low and let him pass him. So looked like Mr. Dublé done smacked the wall there and then got him a Phoenix strike.
Quite often, the result of trying to make sure that you're trying to stay because you can run the high line here pretty easily and be able to make ground. The low line, of course, the preferred line, but on new tires, if you can save tires and work your way into the field, that'll be the way it goes. So the 2 will fall back. It says show Byron Jones, hometown. It says Abe out there. There he is. There's the Arizona Jones. Oh, yeah, he has the dog. Is it the Dog the Bounty Hunter paint scheme? Is that what he's running today?
That's Brad running that. Brad Kirby's running Dog the Bounty Hunter scheme.
Did the stream crash? I have no dropped frames, Old Hickory. What's going on, CMW 0462? I think Facebook is all good. We'll have to check, have the guys check out Topp eSports out there, make sure nothing's going on with that. The stream shouldn't have crashed. There might be a pause there, depending on what the other stuff is doing. Who knows? There's the 55, having fun.
Signature eSports is working great. Topp eSports looks like we got a big delay on it, but that's CMW 0462. I got to send a shout out to her. I'm pretty sure that's my granddaughter out there listening to me tonight.
Woody, tell everybody what you've done, and you were telling me some interesting stuff here before we started about where you've been, what you've done in life. Kind of give everybody, it's back up, might be on your end. Sometimes internet on the phone might be doing that if you're watching on a phone, but make sure you do that. Nice looking truck, the 07. Shasta, what are you doing out there? Good to see you out there, dear. What do you tell people what you've been doing throughout your life? You were telling me about wrestling and all kinds of stuff. One of my favorites, Macho Man Randy Savage out there.
Oh, yeah. Well, I grew up in a service station, growing up around racing and everything. Then I had a dream when I was 5 to be a pro wrestler. And by George, in 1978, I ended up got to work with some of the greatest, Randy the Macho Man Savage, Andre the Giant, big old Hillbilly Jim. Worked quite a few shows with Hillbilly Jim and Coco Beware. And I tell you what, I don't miss it, but I loved it when I did it. So I accomplished a dream. So anybody out there's got a dream, go for it. Hey, you can do it. If I can do it, anyone can.
That's exactly the point. Let's go through your top 20 from 20th on back. Brandon Ward, the number 88, off 5 spots as the number 20 tries to make his way back around the track. James Langevin, if I'm saying that wrong, our Canadian driver, and the number 87, he's in 19th, right where he started. Cody Lambert started in 12th. He's in 18th. The number 27 still trying to make some things work here. Joshua Roberts, the number 69, up 4 spots from 21st to 17th. Sean Kostricha off 9. He started 5th, is in 16th. I'm sorry, he started 7th, is in 16th. 7 Crawford up 2. He started 17th. Caution's going to come out. Byron Jones is going to be into the wall here. We're going to take a look at what happened here. Byron's going to be inside the 86, trying to make a move. Maybe got a little bit. Oh, the 86 pulled a crossover, got right to the back bumper of the 55. 55 going around up into the wall, trying to hold on to it. Man, oh man. And everybody, 39 into him. Everybody wrecking.
Oh, Lordy, what a mess. And Byron just got there on the track, everything, too. So Byron's doing real good in their Arizona vehicle there for sure.
Looks like
that's what I'm saying. It looked like Seven's got involved in that a little bit, too. I ain't for sure.
So we're looking at 7 Crawford. Here's the 77 here, has the 46 down low. This is what's going to happen in front of him. You see, he's coming around. There's the backstretch. Looks like everybody's trying to get on the brakes. Let's kind of back that up. We're going to follow along from the cockpit point of view of 7 Crawford here. Here is that driver on your screen. He sees everybody wrecking. Brake, trying to stay down. And he just gets into the wall right there. He's just trying to hold on to it, and then he goes around, and man, oh man.
Looks like he might have got in contact a little bit with his teammate there, Mr. Kerry Moore. They're really trying to get him a win this week. Looks like we got a lucky dog coming around. As we go into the pits here, as we're looking at 7 Crawford, look like he's maybe taking 4 and probably doing his fast repair to take and get his truck fixed. And I believe sure that Brandon Ward will probably be doing his too. And here comes 7 Crawford back out on the track. Looked like he took 4 tires.
Had to pause myself. Interview Brad, please, says Topp eSports 1.
Yeah, Brad's out of the race, in case you didn't know. The number 10 truck, Brad Kirby, our great production manager and all that there. He's
there he
out
is.
of the race. I thought he was out of the race. He must be back in there then.
I think James is out of the race. He's there. But there is the Peaches number 10. Man. Let's see if we
That's Dog the Bounty. I thought he was running Dog the Bounty Hunter tonight.
let me re-download some stuff. Let's double check. I want to make sure. And make sure that we'll let it all kind of do its thing. Let's see what Brad is doing. Let's see if we can bring him down here. And
Yeah, he does have the dog on there.
yep, my Trading Paints is updating, folks. That's what we're doing here. So let's talk to Mr. Brad Kirby. Mr. Kirby, how is your race going today? I know that you're trying to be patient. The fourth caution kind of trying to hold on to you. You got Dog the Bounty Hunter there on the hood of your truck. Tell me what's going on.
I got bounty hunted right off the bat, and then that second caution really sealed the deal. Got through 99% of the wreck, and then I don't know, somebody was just right there at the end, and hate it for this truck because I worked hard on it tonight, and it was quick. Like, I know it was quick right off the draw. Decided to take optional. I really didn't know how bad it was, and I guess it was like 6 minutes worth. So kind of killed my night, but I guess I'm just out here for fun anyway tonight. So.
Well, Brady, looking good out there as far as the truck. What's that on the back up there on the cover of the back there? Whose picture is that you got on the back of your truck there?
That is Mr. Brian Laundrie, and we are still trying to find him. If you know where he is, call Dog the Bounty Hunter. Numbers on the back of the truck. Or I guess you could get a hold of the FBI, but they're not much help. So.
Okay, Pratt. Well, everybody, y'all heard that. Hey, they're still looking for him, so hopefully they find him for sure.
Yeah, news updates earlier said that they found some stuff. It looked like a body or something like that. But, I hope they find him. I hope they get some justice. Brad, good luck in your race. Which
right.
team are you in again?
Yeah, thanks, man.
All right, we're going to go back to it here. Green flag racing, and it looks like Levi McCartney. I'm going to switch some cameras around here as we get back into it. There's Levi McCartney, the Muncie, PA native, trying to work that restart like he has been. Really good on the restart yesterday. Phenomenal today. Need to close it and restart training paint. Yeah, I already did. I already restarted it. It was there. That's what I was doing while we were doing it. Back to green flag. There we go.
Yeah, we got the right paint schemes going on for sure. As Levi takes that monster truck into the, looks like turn 2 and 3, coming out of 2 there and doing a little open dog leg there. His 81 gimbal is way down there in the bottom. And he takes and passes Levi for the lead. So Jaden's heading that way with a solid white truck.
Slide job. 81 running, driving the Pinkett Ford Topp eSports RHR paint scheme here. Good little drive right there. He came to pit road on 14, but he just ran the fastest lap of the race as well. 27.71 for the Toyota as Jaden Gimbel starts to try to carry forward. Looks like another caution is going to come out to 5th one of the race. These drivers trying to get themselves under a long green flag run. Woody, you're my favorite, says DM Woodward out there.
Can you possibly move me back to my room? I'll be with Tommy Delago.
Well, Jason, I had to refresh my trading paints, and I'm still showing Jaden in a white truck with green roll bars. So I don't know what's going on with trading paints tonight. Because on the stream, he's black running an HLC car.
I don't know. I did reset everything. I did kind of do.
I did too. I'm gonna redo it again too here.
Let's see. I want to make sure I didn't throw Brad in a different channel here. We want to make sure he's in the right channel. And oh man, where did he go? Folks, we're trying to do the best that we can here. I'm trying to do the best that I can. I think I just threw Brad in a weird channel. Hopefully I didn't disconnect him. I don't see him.
Yeah, I'll see if I can locate him here real quick to see where he's at here.
Oh, there he is. I see him now. We're gonna move him to all the way down here. He said Topp eSports iRacing team. Is that it? There he is.
Yeah, he'll figure it out.
I want to make sure that he's good to go here. He was with Tommy Delago.
Yeah, he was Tommy and them.
Move him to Beef Jerky Unlimited.
Well, we got Mr. Jaden Gill in the lead now, and Levi McCartney's in second. So, Tony Rassler's starting number 3. So, hey, it's starting to give Levi a little run for their money there, Jason.
Well, Levi's really good about his restart. So, we talked about him yesterday. Over under cautions, you're saying 10, says Wormrider, and Jeremy says 10. Over under on cautions, 36 laps to under the belts. I'm going to say we're going to be 7. I think I'm going to say 7 cautions. So we'll give a +3 minus. Well, we can't see a -3. So how about a plus or -2? We'll start.
I'm gonna say 8 or more. I'm gonna go 8 and go over.
I'm all good with it. Cautions breed cautions, but at the end of the day, I think cautions are always I wouldn't necessarily say the root of all evil for iRacing, but I will say that each of these drivers are trying to bide some time. They want to be green flag running because some of these drivers that are super fast are looking to try to put themselves back in some good situations. Robert DeWig and Bobby Narborough, they're both those drivers coming to pit road. There's a 006 leaving pit road right now. So these drivers are getting some tires. They're trying to figure some things out, work their way back to the front. A driver that was there in the very beginning up front, Brian Dublais, is going to hold on to the right side damage that he has. He just wants to get in there and do some good. So Dublais still out there, still has the right side. Not using that fast repair, maybe holding on to that for the long run.
Yeah, and we see Mr. Kerry Moore's done made his way back up to 7th place there when Zirkle's in the 6th place there. So Mr. Kerry's moving up a little bit. Looks like they put him back in 8th now. So you got to keep your eyes on him because he's been running some fast times on this track. So he's kind of waiting on his tires to come in good and get some green laps. And he'll probably be up here towards the front with them all.
We run green the entire way here. That's where you're going to see who's going to be able to stretch their legs, who's going to be able to have that full race line that seems like everybody's trying to run. It just seems like everybody's trying to get. They're not getting single filed enough to be able to do that. 81 up there, the Beef Jerky Unlimited 81 looks like he's got some. That's a 61. I'm sorry, that's Mr. Zirkle's got some inside line damage. But we're going to go back to it. Green flag racing once again here, Phoenix Raceway.
Here we go as Gimbel takes and beats Levi to the start-finish line there as he takes it down into turn 1. You notice they'll let off of it in turn 1 and 2. Then they'll get back on it and lay on it heavy down the little offset in the back. And as Jason takes the, 14 into the wall and Rich Levi. Oh, Lordy. Well, we done got number 6.
We were following along there as they were getting out of the corner there, and that was a whole lot of action and no courtesy of a thank you. Here's what happened. A little far chase view for you. Here's the 1461 or 14 to the 51. They were side by side for a little bit. They get onto the 14 was just running the natural line. 51.
Yeah, it looks like 51 came down on him.
He thought he was going to be going a little bit lower than that, and Levi gets into the back of the 14. 14 was just going to run the natural line around the track which is smart because you can utilize, if you utilize the natural line here, it's actually the fastest way around the track. And now Levi's going to come to pit road. He's going to have to use that first fast repair.
Yeah, and he might end up a lap down, too. We'll see here. Hopefully not, where he can be up there and contend for the race. And I think we got a few cars that was involved in that one for sure.
Jaden Gibble's Jaden Gibble's going to be the race leader here. He had a great restart right there. It was insane.
Oh, yeah, great restart. He just laid back, and all of a sudden the green flag dropped, and he floored that rascal, and boom, he made it to the start-finish line before Levi did take the green flag here.
Levi is going to be, he is going to be a lap down. He's going to be a lap down due to the incident, not being able to get up to speed before he had to turn around. Just unfortunate. So he's going to use that fast repair, and Joshua Roberts will be the lucky dog here. So Roberts is going to come back here and see what's going to happen. Look at him. He's getting up to speed. He's happy about that.
Yeah, truck's all nice and straightened out and everything. All his repairs are done. Got fresh good years all the way around. So he's about ready to boogly there for sure.
Tony looked like he did. I at first glance, when you look at that last caution, we'll go back and look at that again real quick. 42 of 80 being completed under caution. We'll take a strong look at what happened here. We'll go back to that far chase view. When you're used to so many drivers cutting the track right there, and the 51 no doubt thought he was going to do that for a moment there. I would have thought it as well, but from the 51's point of view, if we go back to Levi McCartney here and we look at the cockpit point of view, watch, this is his view. So as he's getting around two, he's got somebody saying inside, and he can't see until right there where the 14 is.
Yeah, it's kind of hard to tell from that view who came into who, but from the far chase view, it looked like Levi came down just a little bit, and then got 7 too, pretty much over there. Got the Thompson Caterpillar car.
No doubt. You try not to be disappointed, that's for darn sure. But at the end of the day, it happens. It does happen. Jaden Gimbel, Trevor Zelani, and then Nicholas Presley. It's going to be 1, 2, 3. The 23 is going to be there to the outside of the 81 on the restart here. Pressy and Moore are going to be in the second row. Palmer, Kostritza, that'll be 5, 6. Zirkle and Crawford are going to be there in row number 4 on the restart. George Jewell looks like he is working his way back up there inside the top 10 again, as he's going to be there. It does look like it's going to have Stoney Benfield and a couple of drivers there right along with him.
Yeah, you got a hungry guy up there in fourth place. I guarantee you. You'll probably hear me talk about him a lot, but he is hungry for a win, and that's Mr. Kerry Moore. He is hungry. One of our sponsors for the Xfinity Series with Graham Construction, and he's been practicing, and he wants that win so bad, Jason. So hopefully he gets one.
Well, we'll do the restart cam right here on the gyro cam with the 84 of Kerry Moore. They're going to get it. We're back to green here at Phoenix Raceway.
Yeah, we are. As Kerry comes up behind, whoa, looked like 23 got out of a little bit, and Kerry had to go a little high, but Kerry's going to run that high line for a little bit. That was, I heard the high line was a good line to run with cold tires at first. Then you can start going down in mid to low line.
Well, as we're looking at the high line here, he's got a few drivers there to the inside. He's going to utilize that to try to keep himself straight off the corner here. 52 is going to clear him. He's going to, it looked like he was trying to get to a crossover move there. 52 of Ryan Palmer. I'm sorry, that would be the foe. We got right to the back bumper, misjudging right there. That's what we're looking at. This is their view. This is what they see. And right now, he's got a whole lot of nose damage that's not really working for him.
Yeah, Kerry, I guess the guy in front of him there kind of slowed down a little too much. As you see Seven Crawford coming up there side by side with Kerry now. They're definitely teammates, so they're trying to work together and get back towards the front.
77, Seven Crawford right there. He is in up 11 spots. One of the biggest movers of the race. Zirkle's still a big mover here.
For 7.
And the caution comes out. Again, Byron Jones involved. Here's what happened. 55 had the 2 to the inside. Looked like maybe the 55 pulled a move in front of the 2. Trying to get on the brakes. 55 going around just a little bit.
Looked like 2 tapped him on the inside there, Jason.
Yeah, we're going to take a look one more time. I want to, my favorite view because it just tells you everything about what happens. And it looks like Brian Dublé is going to be there. To the crossover move is coming. There's the crossover move.
Yep, he tapped him in the rear
and just
got him around.
Just not ready for the immediate slowdown there. So telephone pole look for the 55. He goes around, and man, oh man.
That's what we call the old Dale Earnhardt move, the bump and run.
I call it the bump and get out of my way.
I hate bumping and running anybody, but next week at Talladega, yeah, I tell you what, the Xfinity race, hey, I'm heading towards the front. I'm going to be out there, and I'm going to go for a win next week.
I like it. I look forward to seeing Fireball out there. We're following along. There's the number 61. He's coming to pit road. He's going to get tires, fuel. Everybody coming to pit road, except for the drivers that came in somewhere in the mid-30s. So Robert Doig, the 89, is going to be your race leader here. Delago, Lamberth, Langevin, and Robert Snarborough and Byron Jones. 7 drivers staying out. 89, 86, 27, 87, 69, 006, 55, all staying out. Looks like Levi McCarty is going to be your lucky dog here. So he's going to be back out there able to run again.
Yeah, Levi's back, and let's see, how many laps is he down?
I think Levi's back on the lead lap this time. That'll put him back on the lead lap. Fireball, appreciate you. All right, guys. You know what we like to do? Every once in a while, we have to do it. We're going to go side by side and talk about Fairfield Motorsports.
Fairfield Motorsports in Montoursville is your weekend adventure headquarters. Get out and do more. If it's fast and fun and brings smiles to faces year-round, we have it. Our huge showroom is stocked full of new and pre-owned Yamahas, Kawasaki's, Suzuki's, Kymco's, and Argos. Plus, Fairfield Motorsports is the area's only Traxxas retailer, the fastest name in RC, and we have all the parts and accessories to go with them. For all the coolest toys for big girls and boys, visit Fairfield Motorsports in Montoursville, your weekend adventure headquarters.
There's a helicopter award just because, and A big reminder, Wolf Pumps is going to be one of our sponsors here. Make sure you check us out on all the streams, not only at Signature Esports, but Topp Esports as well. Follow all the channels out there for what we've got going on. We've got the off-season modifieds this Saturday, IVRL on Monday. We have Kickin' Asphalt Truck Series on Signature Esports on Sundays. eNASCAR Racing Association Championship race coming up here this week as well. Big fire. Thank you to Wolf Pumps, 573-875-4894. Go to the website, wolfpumps.com. 2 F's in that, and Hal if you need it. And we're going to see Robert DeWig take everybody back to it. Here's a little bit about Beef Jerky Unlimited as well.
All right, here we go. Welcome back as we're getting ready to go green as Tommy DeLago brings them down to the start-finish line. We go in turn 1 and 2, and Robert Bomb Dude, as I call him, is holding it on the inside and gets a good run on that inside and takes first place right now. So, hey, Bomb Dude's doing a great job.
Tell you what, it looks like everybody, Fletch giving some love out there. Look at Boo says Topp Esports point. Got to have some love. Looked like a minefield scattering out there whenever they got into the backstretch after that first turn. Everybody trying to run and do the best that they can. But here's a look at the turn 2 camera here where you see the outstretched hand and where the sunshine is hitting on the racetrack as well. That's playing a factor as the sun goes down 52 laps in.
Oh, yeah, when the sun goes down, this track's going to tighten up a little bit, and they're going to be getting a little bit better grip. And we'll probably see some faster times there. By Robert Doge, I cannot pronounce his name for nothing. That's why I call him Bomb Dude. So, hey, he's doing a most excellent job. He's about a half a second out in front of Tommy D.
Trevor Zelani running one of the fastest laps of the race this last time by. As the number 23 runs his 27.60. Killing it on that, but he's got a whole lot of company behind him. You see right there, my camera on your stream. Gets a little free off corner exit on the front stretch, but that's the hunting pack right behind him.
Oh, yeah, they definitely hunting for him for sure. Everybody's trying to stay single file there and trying to just get some green flag laps in there, and hopefully that we can get another 20 laps in before we have another caution there.
Well, I tell you what, if we run green, I'd be happy with it because that will show who's got the speed. Here's Cody Lamberth, and I was checking out this battle right here, the 51 going around the outside of the 27 here. Levi McCarty back on the lead lap, runs a 27.66, just as fast as the race leaders this last time by. So he's going to try to make it stick. The 2 of Brian Dublé falling off 13 spots from the start of the race, but there's still a lot of racing left to go. 55 of 80 being completed, 35 laps to go. Stoney Benfield and the number 7 truck back where he started. He hasn't had an up and down day as well.
Yeah, they're all having a good little green flag now. They kind of getting single file up front and kind of stretching it out there as Levi's still trying to make a move up through the pack there. So Levi's on a mission. He's heading back towards the front.
Well, right along with Levi McCarty as you see what his steering wheel is doing, how he gets into the corner. Try to stay right on that bottom of that yellow line, utilizing the tires below the yellow line. If you accelerate while you're on that yellow line, what happens there, Woody?
You will get loose because there's a little bit of marbles and stuff down there on that yellow line. The only place that you probably won't see it's right here. That they pretty want to keep that clean, and you want to kind of stay away from the wall too. Just like Levi just tapped the wall, it looks like, and there's marbles up there, and you can hear them picking up in your car and everything when you're running into them. So Levi's got to keep it off the wall there for sure and try to get back towards the front.
Well, he's back on the lead lap, so that helps him out just a little bit. Let's right along with someone in the mid-pack, one of the biggest movers of the racers, the hard-charging Joshua Roberts in the number 69, as we see he is really starting to make it stick as well. He's got a midline, high line, trying to do a crossover, maybe somebody to his inside right here, but he's keeping it up next to the wall as well.
Yeah, and right now, if you notice, they go into the 3 and 4 right here. I mean, 1 and 2, you'll see them go low. And then when they get out here, they're got it floored, heading down the back stretch on that little dog leg there. And they're pretty much not letting off of it till they get right past that cone that's sticking out the fence there. It's got a 1 there. So that's about where you let off of it. And 1 and 2, you want to let off between the cone. It's number 2 and 1 cone in between those where you make it stick going into 1 and 2.
Told Zeleny and Gimbel going for 1 and 2. It stays green. They're going to finish like that. That might happen. Delago, the number 86, he's driving the BeefJerkyUnlimited.com number 86. There he is trying to make it stick. He's got Zeleny. That's the 23. MK2 Aerospace 23. He's got Texas Family MG.com on the back right there as well. We're seeing these drivers be able to make some moves, but Zeleny here, the Bennington driver, he's the only one that's got all that clean air. He's got nothing to look for here other than clear skies ahead.
Yeah, and I know he's going to pray that it goes green the rest of the race since we only got 20 laps to go. But you got to watch out for Tommy. He knows how to save tires. Delago definitely does know how to save tires. You know, ex-NHRA crew chief, been racing with us for a while now, and that's one thing I can say about him. On long runs, look out, because he'll be heading up towards the front if he don't get in any trouble back there.
One of the drivers that I would have picked to win this race, still trying to work his way back, was Levi McCarty, because he was just super fast on the long green flag run. Now we're looking at drivers who are trying to recover from just incidents that happened. Maybe it's just some aggressive driving. We've got Levi McCarty back here off 12 spots. Brian Dublé started right up there with him. He's dealing with the same thing. Chris Stritza, he started 7th. He's off 11 spots right now. He's trying to make some moves. There's a lot of drivers that are benefiting from wrecks, and some drivers that are just having to move up the racetrack just a little bit harder than what they need to.
Yeah, and it means their tires are kind of getting, hopefully the ones that stand at the top right now, they got fresh tires, because you want to keep it at the top. And then when you get them stuffed in real good, then you can hang that bottom groove is where you're looking at number 69 there, Mr. Roberts. And then right behind him, you got Mr. Kerry Moore that's really hungry for that win for sure, and that number 84 Michelob Ultra Light truck there.
Driver getting shouted out. Trevor's been due for a good race. It's good to see him running well. It's good to see that we've gotten into that long green flag run. Are we going to stick with exactly how many cautions I said, or are we going to get one more there, Willie?
I think we are going to have at least one more before it's over with, because I said 8 or more, so I think I'm going to be right on the money.
Well, I called 7, and we're at it, plus or minus 2. 3 more for the 10 spot. I think we're at 7. I might be wrong. Who knows? I've been right and wrong about worse and less, so it's all good. Tommy Delago starting to pick up pace here. He was 1.6 seconds back. Now he's 1.3, and that's changing some things. Some lap traffic up in the mix right now as Zeleny starts to fight that. But we've got Delago and Gimbel. These front 3 closing the distance down just a little bit. Lap times just a little bit better for Delago than Trevor Zeleny.
Oh, yeah, Delago, you know, like I did say just a second ago, that he is going to save those tires, and if he gets a good run, he will go towards the front. And he's still a little over a second, almost second and a half behind him. But he's trying to get there. He's trying to stay out of trouble and get there for sure as he passes a slower car there.
Folks, big reminder, BeefJerkyUnlimited.com and also Fairfield Motorsports. We're going to have 13 to go. We're going to take it side by side one more time for our friends over at Fairfield.
Fairfield Motorsports in Montoursville is your weekend adventure headquarters.
Right.
Get out and do more. If it's fast and fun and brings smiles to faces year-round, we have it. Our huge showroom is stocked full of new and pre-owned Yamahas, Kawasaki's, Suzuki's, Kimcos, and Argos. Plus, Fairfield Motorsports is the area's only Traxxas retailer, the fastest name in RC, and we have all the parts and accessories to go with them. For all the coolest toys for big girls and boys, visit Fairfield Motorsports in Montoursville, your weekend adventure headquarters.
Big special thank you to Fairfield Motorsports and being a part of that. I do not have the Wolf Pumps promo. We're going to work on getting that over here. That's one of the videos that I do not have. We're going to go back here to some live racing. Of course, 11 laps to go. Beef Jerky Unlimited, BJUNL. Out there, that hopefully we get a promo code for that. Next week we will have Wolf Pumps. Folks, those who don't know, my name is Jason. I'm with Signature Esports. I've been doing some iRacing broadcasts for about a year and a half now on my platform over there, and I've come over and joined the Topp eSports crew for some simul broadcasting. So if you are out there, it's a pleasure to be over here as well. It's my pleasure to be sitting here with Woody and learning the drivers of this league. A couple of the drivers I've seen in other leagues. Some of them have ran in leagues that I've been a part of. So it's always good to see some fresh faces and some new drivers and just try to work your way into being able to help. And if there's things that I'm missing as far as sponsors go out there, I promise we'll make up for it, and we'll talk about you as much as I can. I've got all your websites pulled up. I've got everything over here to make sure that we hit that. So much love to you. Wolfpack promo code WLFFPACK is going to be your promo code, 10% off at beefjerkyunlimited.com. Make sure you do that. Thank you, Topp Esports 1 out there. So make sure you get out there and you follow all of the platforms. My Signature Esports is, of course, my platform, and then also make sure you're with Topp Esports and all the platforms over there. I like it being a part of it. Thank you very much, Shasta. You're absolutely amazing. I always like watching getting Shasta out there because she comments, and when she's mad, you know she's mad.
Yeah, you was talking about Beef Jerky Unlimited. I've had some of his jerky, and I tell you what, I've been eating jerky almost all my life. And I tell you, he has some of the best jerky I've ever put in my mouth. I mean, it is fabulous. So make sure y'all try to get you some, because he's got them in 1 pound and got them in the smaller packs too. So check him out.
And remember, Christmas is coming up. What better way to have a stocking stuffer than something that keeps like beef jerky? So you can go on to beefjerkyunlimited.com, hit the stocking stuffer kind of... Every dad likes beef jerky, and if they don't, well, then I'm wrong. But either way, we still want to make sure that we're getting out there and doing that. BeefJerkyUnlimited.com, some of the best out there, and some of the best products, best ingredients in the products that you can see out there. We're seeing some traffic, but right now, Tommy DeLago falls back 2 seconds. Caution comes out.
Number 8.
And I am off by 1, folks. I say give me plus or minus 2, but we'll be on 8th caution of the race. Carry more involved.
Yeah, so you're talking about Wolf Pumps. You know, they was our first sponsor last season when we had them on board there. And I've been knowing Mr. Ed Wolf for over 30 plus years. I've watched him build dry sump oil pumps for NASCAR, NHRA, airplanes, sprint cars. Hey, they ain't a pump that man can't build. So y'all reach out to him.
And he's locally owned and operated here in Missouri, just like my business is over here. So it's absolutely insane to see that. I'm gonna have to go up and visit him. That's gonna be a real thing. We're gonna have to do that. We're gonna be under caution. We just watched what happened. So Kerry Moore went to pit road. He was coming off of pit road right here, and as he was coming off pit road, Jaden Gimble was coming down, and he was using his line. Didn't realize. I don't think he realized the 84 was gonna be right there. He was just kind of doing that natural. The natural line came into him, and then 81 goes around. Hits the 07 of George Jewell there. Not holding on to the brakes. I'm not sure what happened there. We'll have to go back and take one more time here. We'll go on the cockpit point of view.
That was unfortunate for Kerry Moore there for sure, trying to get out of pit road there.
Yeah, he was just trying to come off pit road, and he's there.
Yeah, because you gotta go to the blend line before you go back up on the track, and that's what Kerry was trying to do, and he got tapped there.
And that right there was Jaden Gimble trying to get in and get off pit road too. He's got right there with the 07. Man, oh man.
Wow, what a mess. This can be anybody's race, because we only got 6 to go, maybe 4 to go. I'm sorry, 4 to go. So looks like we might have a green-white checkered right here.
We might have a natural green-white checkered too. So if we come down to two laps to go, it's going to be a natural green-white checkered here. So we'll be 3 this time. So lights are going to be on. We might have our first attempt at green-white checkered here.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting because you got to see who's sitting in number 2 and number 4. You got 2 of the best teammates that's been on each other for a long time. And Mr. Bomb Dude, number 89, he ex-military too. So, he's just right up the road from me up in Louisville, Kentucky area, or up in, not Louisville, but he's up in Kentucky and not too far from me. So, he's a great guy.
It's going to be interesting restart here. We're going to see Zelani, Delago, Palmer, Doig, and Roberts. That'll be the top 5 drivers right there. Benfield, Crawford, George Jewell still out there. It looks like McCarty works himself inside the top 10. He's off 7 spots from the start of the race. Green, white, checkered. Is it a full send, or is it just kind of bide your time till that last lap?
I'm on full send it immediately. Try to get as far away as any possible as I can there, and see if I can't get a few seconds out away from Tommy D if I'm in first spot. So hopefully that Zelensky will get a good start there and jump him on Tommy D on the restart, and that way he might get him a win.
Folks, how about a big thank you out there? I've been watching my Twitch numbers increase over the last couple of weeks. Thank you for the 5,142 views over the last 3 weeks. It is absolutely awesome. Much love to you. Thank you for the subs out there. You don't have to sub or send stars or do any of that stuff. I just appreciate what you do. James giving me a whole ton of likes and follows and shares and all kinds of stuff. Thank you, George, giving me a like to the stream. Shasta giving a like to the stream. Austin Harch, my friend out there, giving a like to the stream. Penny the Strifter out there liking the stream as well. And, of course, George doing it again. Love you guys very much. Appreciate you very much as well. We're going to have some fun here. That's for darn sure. Pace car dives in. What do you take back to green?
All righty, here we go. We're getting ready to start. The green flag drops, and there goes Mr. 23, Zelensky there heading towards the front. Tommy D's holding it high, going into turn 1 as they let off a little bit, and Tommy D's keeping it high there, trying to keep away from 54. Mr. Palmer is Robert Bomb Dude is heading up there towards the front too, so look out.
Zelani, Palmer, Delago, Doig, Roberts, caution.
Number 9. Now we know we're going to have a green-white checker this time. One more to go. That's all we got left.
This will be the second attempt at green-white checkered. Only 2 in the league, so we'll be back under caution once again. Giving some likes out there, some love. Appreciate you very much to everybody. Wrecked out early, TKS Rampage. Bring it home, brother, says Fletch. Let's go, Trevor. Go get your win, Trevor, says Abe out there. Everybody cheer it out. Cheer on your favorite driver. I've got no number 15 to root for out here, so I'm rooting on this guy right here just because his wife is friends with my wife. That's it. Ryan Dubrow.
Yeah, I'm hopefully either 89 or 86. Hopefully they can get to the front there. I don't pull for my favorite driver as back in the back, Mr. Robert Moore. Then I got Mr. Levi. I mean, not Levi, but 7. He's in 7th place again. So sometimes that's now he's in 6th, 7th there. So 7, he's a good racer too. I've been learning a lot from hearing Kerry Moore myself. So let's hopefully he might be able to get up there and maybe get a podium.
I smell a taco. Just subscribe to the Signature Esports family. Do you smell a taco? We like the tacos. Thank you very much for subbing out there. Much love to you. I appreciate all of that. All the subs, all that does is it gives me an opportunity to give back to the community, and I use all the money that comes in there to be able to buy things. Speaking of things, next week when we come back to Beef Jerky Unlimited at Talladega, we're going to be giving away a diecast, and there's only going to be one way to do that, and that's going to be live here on the stream. So make sure that you're tuned in for that, and that'll be good. We'll have all that information next week. We'll start promoting that during the week. So keep an eye on the Facebook pages here for Signature Esports and we got a TKS Rampage Shield. That's what I'm talking about. You're a warrior. I call all of my subscribers warriors out there. You're all fantastic. Much love to you. Thank you very much for doing so. YouTube, Facebook, Twitch. That's where I stream Signature Esports out. Go faster. Pastor Benfield, number 7, called 811 before you dig. Dig right. That's right. And rushing out there. Tony Benfield out there. There he is. Call 811 before you dig on the back of that truck.
Amen. I want to say a shout out to all my family out there that's watching the race tonight. So thank y'all for showing up, and watching, and definitely tune in next week, especially on Tuesday night in the Xfinity Series. Because old Woody, Fireball Woody that is going to be heading towards the front and try to get my first win on the Super Speedway.
It's going to be a lot of fun. We're going to do that next week. Next week after the NASCAR Racing Association, I'll be joining you guys over at Topp eSports. And then following the week after that, everything will be on all on both of our platforms again. So you'll start hearing me more and more with Topp eSports as things start to work. There is the 811 on the hood of that truck. Much love. Shout out your drivers. We want to hear who you're rooting for. That's for darn sure. There's Anthony Zirkle. Byron Jones still driving that number 55 there. Looks like George Jewell still looks like he had a fast repair in the back, so he's got the Rays Auto 07, 32 and 88 to the front.
Yeah, he wished I was out there. Mr. Brandon Ward wished I was out there with him. He said he sure could use me tonight. Sorry, I'm up here where I need to be.
And what a pleasure it is to have had you up here. We're going to have some fun. Let's go, George. Jewell says Shasta. I know you're rooting for George. There he is. He's in 8th up 6 spots. Trevor started 4th, is in the lead here. And biggest mover of the race, Joshua Roberts at the moment, up 15, 16 spots. Pace Truck's going to dive off. Woody, one last green flag for you.
All right, guys, let's pull those belts tight and everything, and let's get ready to go racing, because here we come. Coming to the green. Here we go. Good boogly wiggly. We're racing with the green-white checker, so let's go, boys.
Turn one about to be busy. That's right, Woody. You see him. You see the side-by-side racing. Who's going to have this into turn 3? That's going to be the big factor. The low line is going to be the approach early, but look at Palmer to the outside.
Yeah, Palmer's keeping it up there, and he's getting a good run up there on the high side there as he cuts down low there, trying to get inside of Belinsky there. So he's heading towards the run. He wants that win bad, number 54 does. Oh, we got Levi in the wall again back here. So they took the white flag, so it looks like this is going to be the race right here.
White flag wave, circle into the wall, 23, 54, 89, 07 to George Jewell inside the top 5, 86 of Delago there, and Jones trying to make a move to the outside. Last attempt for the Toyota behind, but Zelani looks like he's going to clear up to the wall, inside out. Zelani wins as Palmer comes home second. George Jewell to third. Look at that run.
What a run. What a race, too. The last 3 laps there definitely was a good run there. I don't think nobody had anything for number 23 there for sure. So, good win for him. Congratulations to the top 3, Palmer and Jewell. And a good finish for Mr. Robert Baumdude in 4th. And Mr. Byron Jones ended up in the 5th place for Brazil, and Roberts in 6th. Good job, guys.
A good run for everybody here. Congratulations to the 23. We will be able to look at that. Let's take a look at the race results here. A little love tap coming up for some teammates. The 81 of Jaden Gimmel coming up to say hello. And it's going to be fun. He's going to burn it down. We're going to show you your race results. Of course, all the race results unofficial. That is what we do, and we want to make sure that we say that, because you never know if there's going to be any penalties or anything like that. Good race, fellas, says Old Hickory out there. Zelani, your race winner. Palmer, Jewell, Doig, and Jones will be your top 5. Roberts, Lamberth, Pressey, Gimbel, Langevin in that 10th spot. Tommy Delago, he finishes in 11th. Stony Benfield, 12th. Crawford, Narberg, McCarty, Zirkle, Dublé, Kostritza. Those will be the drivers there inside the top 18. And moving down, this will be the last but not least, the rest of them here, as we see Kirby, Kerry Moore, Brandon Ward, Wrestler, Bousquet, and Jake Anderson, the number 24. That Ford truck finishes down there quite a. I thought Jake was still in the race for a while. It's showing him 53 laps down. Dominic Brevite, James Woodard was out there helping, doing race control, having some fun. So I think it's a lot of fun. That's just my opinion. Dude. Well, Woody, it was a great race. Thank you for following all the new followers out there. Good win for TFS and that top-notch broadcast. Thank you, Texas. Appreciate you. Calvin, I thought you were going to race tonight too, man. It was a lot of fun to see you out there watching. Much love, much appreciation. Let's talk about Fairfield Motorsports, who is going to be our driver spotlight, and of course. We'll talk to Josh Roberts, who's going to be the biggest mover of the race, the Hard Charger Award for Joshua Roberts. Brought to you by Fairfield Motorsports. Make sure you go to fairfieldmotorsports.com and check out all of that fantastic love stuff. that they have. I'm talking about toys for everybody. I'm talking about for everybody. Toys. You know, just. Yeah. I was looking at their website because, I was thinking about NRC, maybe something else. I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
We'll see. And they just got some awesome stuff. Kawasaki, Yamaha, Suzuki, Traxxas, Recon, Power Bikes. Give them a call, 570-546-2525. Or if you're in the Pennsylvania area, 99 Gray Fox Drive, Montoursville, Pennsylvania. Go and find them. Fairfield Motorsports, great to look at that. They got a Recon Ranger for $3,800. That is a BA bike out there. All right, folks. Old Hickory, we'll see you. Josh, Josh would be the hard charger. That's what we're talking about. We're gonna bring in these guys. We're gonna talk to him. Trevor Zeleny, your race winner. Trevor, are you in here, my friend? Do you have a copy? Where are you at? There you are. Let's move you into the broadcast booth real quick. And man, oh man, Trevor Zeleny, you got a copy, brother?
I do.
Congratulations on the race win here. You had the starts and restarts there towards the end. That long green flag run worked to your advantage. You were able to show your speed. Tell us how the MK2 Aerospace was able to hold on to it, because everybody was rooting for you. Said that you deserved this win.
Oh man, I didn't. I had a PC problem at the beginning, and that put me to the back. But then I don't know. I just tried to stay out of all the wrecks and everything and stay clean, and I played it correct at the end. And I don't know how I was able to hold off Ryan. He was coming with a full head of steam on that last lap, but that was awesome.
It looked like some great racing. You guys were able to really give your inside line the approach. The crossover didn't really work for him. And once you guys got the white flag, you were able to utilize early on, dropping below the dog leg. But then it seemed like you weren't touching the dog leg, especially over the long run.
Yeah, over the long run, if I was in clean air, or even if I wasn't next to someone, I tried to stay on the track, try to save my tires and everything. I tried not to use it, but if I was getting a run on someone, or if I was close to someone, I tried to use it to my advantage to try to make a move early on him before we got to turn 3.
I tell you what, Trevor, it was a great race to watch you guys do. You had less cautions than expected by the fans out there, so that's even better. It was a good race. Congratulations once again. Give your shout-outs out there. I know you got sponsors. I know you got a team. It's always good to be able to give those guys some limelight.
I do. I want to thank MK2 Aerospace. That's my main sponsor on my car. I do want to thank Beer Nuts, Douglas Distributing, TexasFamilyMG.com, 3D Energy, and mainly the guys at Texas Family Racing for bringing me in and giving me the opportunity to even have this happen.
Well, Trevor, I appreciate you very much as well, and I'll let you burn it down right there with the old number 23. I'm digging it. We're going to make everybody dizzy as they follow your front nose.
Sounds good. Thank you.
You're welcome. Trevor Zeleny is going to be your race winner here, folks. And tell you what, Fireball, I'm going to let you go ahead and take Mr. Ryan Palmer when we can get him down here in just a second. I know that he was in there. But I do want to say George Jewell did put it out there. He said, great race tonight. Sorry he couldn't stick around. He needed to work on communication. He appreciates the clean racing he had to run. So all good things. Much love to George Jewell out there who finishes in third. And we'll talk to Joshua Roberts here, who's going to be the biggest mover of the race. But let's try to find Ryan real quick and see if he is around here. There we go. Upset, he's gone too. Okay, well, he's going to be gone. How about Woody? How about you go ahead and talk to our biggest mover of the race, and that's going to be Mr. Joshua Roberts at 15 spots from the start of the race. Started 21st.
Hey, Josh, what a good run for you, bud. You started up there and made some 15 spots up there, so a great run for you.
Thanks, Woody. I mean, shoot, I didn't even know I was in the running for that, honestly. I mean, we were just trying to go out and run a good race and be able to hold everything down the way it was supposed to be, and got a few wrecks off the start. Then about lap 40 or 45, I can't remember, I just pitted and took some tires and ran those all the way to the end.
Yeah, I seen some could look like some Talladega big wrecks out there at first. There, it had a big pile up and everything, but a good job on finishing 6th. It definitely was a great race. I know it was a hard track because 1 and 2 was terrible, and 3 and 4 you could kind of get into it a little bit more and swing it out there. So a good race for you, and congratulations on your number 6 finish.
Thanks, man. I appreciate it.
All right, you got anybody you want to shout out to out there or anything?
Oh, I want to give a thanks to Hood Rat Racing. Want to give a thanks to Levita Oil, Levita Sign Co., Papa Bear Racing, you guys, honestly, and congrats on the win, Trevor.
Thank you much.
All righty. Well, y'all have a great and wonderful day. Go ahead, Jason.
I tell you what, folks, it's been a pleasure to be up with you again, and thank you to everybody out there on all 6 platforms that we have. We have 2 Facebook pages that we're broadcasting to, Signature Esports and Topp Esports on those. Our Twitch channels, Topp Esports 1, 2, and we will have Topp Esports. It will be changed to Topp Esports eventually as well there, but Signature Esports as well. And then, of course, and always, our YouTube channels, Topp Esports on YouTube and Signature Esports, my channel over there as well. It's always a pleasure to have Woody and all the folks over here. BeefJerkyUnlimited.com Truck Series will be back next week as well. Make sure you tune in as well this Saturday for the off-season modifieds. We're going to have a lot of fun with that. I think Mr. Woody's going to be joining me with that as well. We'll have everything kind of dialed in. Points will be updated, and we'll make sure that we keep everybody informed. Make sure you follow along with all the footage that we do here. Not just with Topp Esports, but with Signature Esports. Folks, I love and appreciate everybody out there. Every subscribe, every like, every time you hit the notification bell, every time you hit that share button, we appreciate everything that you do. The more that you interact, the bigger these guys can be, and not just the league, but we want these drivers to be as big as the real life drivers that are out there, because they're out there putting their money on the line. They're putting their feet into the gas pedal no differently out here, spending their nights doing this for you, for your entertainment as well. So thank you very much to each and every driver that is out here with the Beef Jerky Unlimited series. Make sure that you tackle all these sponsors. Wolf Pumps out there, wolfpumps.com with 2 F's. Make sure you do that. Beef Jerky Unlimited, Fairfield Motorsports. Make sure we've got some folks out there like Peaches Gentleman Club that airs the race out there. We love seeing that as well. So make sure that you follow along with them. Give some love to one another. And I've always said, from all of us over here at Signature Esports and Topp Esports, have a good afternoon, good evening, and a good morning.
All right. Hold on. Never mind.
Fairfield Motorsports in Montoursville is your weekend adventure headquarters. Get out and do more. If it's fast and fun and brings smiles to faces year-round, we have it. Our huge showroom is stocked full of new and pre-owned Yamahas, Kawasaki's, Suzuki's, Kymco's, and Argos. Plus, Fairfield Motorsports is the area's only Traxxas retailer, the fastest name in RC, and we have all the parts and accessories to go with them. For all the coolest toys for big girls and boys, visit Fairfield Motorsports in Montoursville, your weekend adventure headquarters.